Your level of self-respect has to be more important to you and stronger than the love that you have for the person you're in a relationship with. Love is powerful, but it's not a replacement for self-respect. You can be deeply in love with someone and still recognize that love alone doesn't guarantee that they will treat you how you deserve to be treated. Think about it like this. Your self-respect is your foundation. When you compromise your boundaries to keep someone, you slowly chip away at your sense of self. Once that erodes, everything else follows. Your mental health, your confidence, your identity, and your joy. It's important to remember that you can't teach someone to value you. You can communicate your needs, express your feelings, and explain how to love you, but if they still don't show up, that's who they are right now, not who they could be, not who you hope they'll become. And potential is not the same thing as reality. Loving someone for their potential is just loving a fantasy. You have to learn to accept people for where they are at and not where you dreamed they could go. Because repeatedly asking someone to treat you right, it becomes self-damage. The longer you beg someone to give you what you deserve, the more it sends a message to your own subconscious that maybe you don't deserve better. That's where the real harm begins. It begins with you. Your self-worth should never be a negotiation. If you have to bargain, convince, or plead for respect, then you're already losing more than the relationship is worth. Love without respect turns into attachment, not partnership. When you stay only because of how strongly you feel, you risk confusing emotional intensity with emotional safety. You are not meant to wait for someone to become who you need them to be. You don't get time back. Years spent hoping, waiting, and believing in what could be can cost you your best self and your best life. And it's important to remember that walking away is not a lack of love. It's a deep act of self-love. When you leave a situation that is hurting you, you're choosing your future over your fear. That's courage, not failure. And lastly, it's always important to remember that the right person will never require you to sacrifice your dignity in order to be loved. When someone truly values you, respect comes naturally, not as something you have to request or remind them of. I urge you to remember that, again, your self-respect should always be of higher value to you than a toxic relationship and trying to convince someone to treat you the way you deserve to be treated.